Hi geometry students, we're going to talk about similar triangles today, and the first thing we're going to talk about is the definition of similar. To be similar, two things have to happen. The angles must be equal on the two triangles and the sides must be in proportion on the two triangles. So for example, here are two triangles that are similar. As you can see, I have a 60-degree here and a 60-degree here, a 50-degree and a 50-degree, and a 70-degree and a 70-degree angle. So all the angles of the two triangles are similar. They're the same, actually, they're equal. And then the sides are also in proportion. If you look at this 2, if I multiply by 2, I get a 4. If I have the 7 and I multiply by 2, I get a 14. If I have the 5 and I multiply by the 2, I get the 10. So every number on the left has been multiplied by 2 to get the numbers on the right. Therefore, the sides are in proportion. So now let's do a couple examples. Let's do this first example at the top here. I have two triangles that are similar, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a proportion. So I'm matching up the sides. This x and this 18 match up. So I'm going to do x over 18 equals, and the two sides on the bottom match up. So I'm going back to the first triangle, and I'm going to do 7 over 21. And you know how to solve a proportion. We're going to cross multiply. If we do that, we get 21x equals 121. Oh, actually, that's 126. If we divide by 21, we get x is equal to 6. And, of course, we'll circle our answer. That should be a plus 6. And then at the bottom, sometimes I use colored pencils to match up the sides. These two sides match up. So 10 over x equals, and the 9 and the 12 match up, 9 over 12. And again, cross multiply, 9x equals 120. And if we divide by 9, this comes out to 13 and 1/3. And of course, we will circle our answer. And now let's just try this third example, which is a little bit harder. As you can see here, I have parallel lines. And that means that this angle and this angle are equal, because when we studied parallel lines, we have alternate interior angles, and this angle are equal, alternate interior. So you can see I wouldn't flip the top triangle over, but I would actually rotate the top triangle around to match up the sides, which would make 4 and 9 match up. So I could do 4 over 9 equals, and then I would match up the 5 with the x. 5 over x. Whatever triangle you start with, you have to start with on the other side of the proportion. And we have 4x equals 45, and divide by 4, and our x is equal to 11 and 1/4. And there you go. That is how you solve similar triangles, by matching up sides. Tomorrow we will practice when I see you, so see you tomorrow.